I'm Michael Giblin with Fiddlershop.com, and welcome to Michael Explains It All, the D'Addario Prelude edition. Michael Explains It All, or not, as sometimes it's referred to here. So, as the name suggests, Prelude is sort of an introduction, or something that comes before whatever else comes next, right? And Prelude, in that sense, the strings are a great way to get introduced to playing the violin. They're a great place to start because they're an incredibly affordable set of strings, and they're about the cheapest you should pay for a set of strings. Anything cheaper than Preludes, I would have some serious questions about. And really, I don't think there are any other budget set of strings like this that sound as good. I mean, I think Alpha UAs are similarly priced. They're probably a couple dollars more, but really Preludes are about the rock bottom place you should start. So, not that you should, be hard on yourself if you use Preludes. Don't let snobby violinists make you feel bad if you are considering Preludes and be like, oh, I'm not a real violinist unless I use Eva Perazzi's. Like, tell those violinists to stuff it, because Preludes, look, are a fine set of strings, and there's so much money to spend on playing the violin if you're getting started. There's the instrument itself, there's bows, there's lessons, there's sheet music, there's music stands, there's a lot of things to spend your money on. So unless you're made of money, stop watching this video and go buy some pies. That's lingo for Peter Infeld, by the way, not pies, but I could go for some pie right now. Anyways, I didn't plan that. Am I off track already? Let's jump in and hear what they sound like. Again, this is the Fiddlerman Artist Violin and the Holstein 2-star bow that I use in all these demonstrations. Okay, so I'm going to jump into our tone grading graph. Projection really is the selling point here. I think it's got tremendous projection. A lot of that attributed to those steel core strings. Them steel core strings. With that said, you better have 4 fine tuners if you're using steel core strings. Otherwise, you're just going to be hitting your head against the wall trying to get these in tune. With the pegs, if you just you barely turn the peg and they change. Like, it's so hard to get it exactly perfect. So fine tuners are pretty much essential. There's just not as much give as with a synthetic core string. So let's move along. Projection, of course, is the big selling point. I think if you have a beginner instrument that just needs some oomph, the steel core strings do wonders. Color, these are a little bit brighter of strings, and temperature-wise, they do seem, they're just a little sterile, a little bit cold, a little not as inviting of a string. Again, this is a little bit woo-woo, so just bear with me, okay? Depth of sound, again, this is a little bit where, you can't expect that much from a budget set of strings like this. So the sound kind of is thin. It's not this, overwhelming lusciousness. And so paired with the depth and a loud projection, it sounds a little bit like how I sound like when I have a cold. Like, it has this tremendous, it has sort of an edge to the sound. It has like tremendous projection, but I don't really like that depth. I miss my like softer, ness in more expensive strings that you'll get. Response though is great. So again, those projection and response make this a great string for beginners. So there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing like it's not difficult to play. Sometimes beginner instruments, in general, are more difficult to play because you have to work more. And so these strings are great because they're right there. No complaints about that. Clarity, there is just there is some sort of artifacts in the sound. There's a little bit of just like extra sound. Some of this is your mileage may vary. Is just always make sure your strings are clean of rosin. That goes a long way in cleaning up sort of that fuzziness that you hear. So that is my tone graph grading system that I am starting to regret a little bit, just because you have to like definitively and quantitatively say it's a 5.6 on the Michael scale. A few things just in closing is that there are multiple tensions, and we recommend just sticking with medium tension, and those are the ones we stock. There is light and heavy tensions, although that's really if you're trying to correct something or if you've played preludes before and you need something different, then go for it, okay. But there is also multiple fractional sizes, so everything from 1/16 to full size. So make sure you are ordering the correct size. I'm not sure if I mentioned the E string is a removable ball, so you can use it if your E string has the 2 prongs or the 1 prong. You can remove it and use it in either function. All right, I believe that is all that I have to say today. I hope you enjoy your D'Addario Prelude strings. I would love to hear if you use them. In the comments, what do you think about them? If you use them and went to something else, what is it you were looking for? So thanks so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at another Michael Explains It All or at Fiddlershop.com. All right, everybody, I hope that was helpful. If you want to learn more and purchase this product, you can do so by clicking right up here. We would also love it if you subscribe to our channel so we can keep in touch. You can do that by clicking right over here. And if you want to learn more about Fiddlershop in general and everything we do, just click right over here. Do it. You can do it. Thanks so much, and we'll see you at Fiddlershop.com.